Hi fellow travelers, this is Jhem, your travel Noona to the Philippines. And as you may see on the title of our video below is that today I'm gonna be making a step-by-step tutorial on how you can get one of the most important requirements in traveling to the Philippines, which is the One Health Pass. If you are a foreign national, former Filipinos, or balikbayans and you have plans visiting the country on the next few days or few months, this is the right video for you. And just a disclaimer guys, I just like to let you know that creating the QR code for One Health Pass is for free. So if you are directed to the website that asks you for payment, exit right away, or you may check the correct link that I'm gonna be putting on the description down below. So without further ado, let's now continue to the website of One Health Pass.
But before we continue, make sure that you have the following documents with you. On the search bar or address bar, just key in onehealthpass.com.ph, or you may just click the link that I'm gonna be providing below. The website should look like this, and it varies depending on what gadget you are using. This pop-up message is very important, so let's read it together. Fully vaccinated international travelers bound to the Philippines are no longer required to undergo facility-based quarantine and exempted from presenting pre-departure COVID-19 negative test results, either RT-PCR or antigen test, provided that they met the conditions below. First, fully vaccinated foreign or Filipino nationals with booster shot for 18 years old and above. Second, foreign or Filipino minors aged 12 to 17 years old who are fully vaccinated and accompanied by fully vaccinated with boosted parents or guardian. And third, foreign or Filipino minors below 12 years old regardless of their vaccination status who are accompanied by fully vaccinated with boosted parents or guardians. And by the definition of a fully vaccinated individual, the second dose must be administered more than 14 days prior to your flight departure. And I know some of you would ask, Jhem, what if I am fully vaccinated and had my second dose of vaccine months ago but not boosted? Can I still travel to the Philippines? And the answer for that is yes. You are still welcome to visit the Philippines provided that you can acquire a negative PCR result within 48 hours prior to your flight departure, or an antigen test taken within 24 hours prior to your flight departure. And make sure that you have the copy of the result before you start the One Health Pass process, as you may need to upload the negative result on the website. Let's now continue by clicking OK. Then click Register. Read the warning thoroughly, and if understood, continue by clicking OK. After that, another health advisory. Then continue by clicking Done and Close. So guys, this is the initial page of One Health Pass, wherein you will be asked about your flight details. You will be asked when is your departure going to the Philippines and when are you arriving in the Philippines. For the point of entry, you have two choices, airport or seaport, and under that, you have the option which terminal that you'll be landing or docking. It's either in Manila or other international airport in the Philippines. Just continue for passport type and classification and if you have been vaccinated for COVID-19. For vaccination card, just pick the vaccination proof that you have and which country you were vaccinated. After that, click Next. There you go. We are now on the main page of One Health Pass, so let us take a look very quickly with the entire page that will be asked to be filled out later on. I really love how they make it simple and shorter this time compared to 20 pages back in 2021. Such a hassle. Bring out your passport and let's begin with your personal details. Make sure all the details are the same as written on your passport. For the contact number, you may ask a friend or a relative's local number in the Philippines. However, for the email, I suggest to use your own personal email. For the second part, which is the residence details, basically this is the address where you will be staying in the Philippines. It could be a residence address or a hotel that you book in the Philippines. If you're staying with a friend, relative, or your own house, make sure that you have your complete address. Same goes with the hotel booking. Down to our third part, which is travel details. Make sure that you have the copy of your flight itinerary with you, as all the details can be found on that ticket. Just continue with the type of traveler, purpose of travel, permanent country of residence, and permanent city of residence. And for our fourth part, which is the vaccination information, make sure that you have the copy of your vaccination proof together with your booster on your device, as you have to upload it later on. Just make sure that all the information that you provide in here are the same with your vaccination proof. If you notice, and as I mentioned it earlier, if you have not done with your booster yet, you will be needing to upload a negative RT-PCR or an antigen test result on the website. I also specified earlier that you must have your vaccine certificate and booster certificate saved on your device, as you will be needing to upload that on the website. For the testing protocol, in case COVID-19 testing is required, you may choose the laboratory on the drop-down below. Countries traveled. If you visited or transited in another country for the last 30 days, don't forget to write it down. And just continue with exposure history and clinical information. And finally, with the data privacy and affidavit of undertaking, make sure you read and understood that part, and to give your consent, just tick the click box. And lastly, before you submit your registration, make sure that you encode the CAPTCHA security code. Take note that this is a case sensitive. Then click submit. And that's it. You are now registered to One Health Pass. As you may see, you are valid for boarding. You may save a screenshot, or you may check your email, as you'll be automatically receiving a copy of this registration. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and feel free to leave your comments and questions down below.